How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel for some more Escape from Tarkov. So I finally got my hands on both of the arsenal keys for Terra Group Labs. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about how I did that in this video, and a little bit about the room itself and, well, making money in Terra Group Labs. So it's been about a month since the map has been released, and there's lots of keys that you can obtain on the map. And I'm sure a lot of you guys, one of your goals is to get every single one of those keys. Now, I never went out there and specifically farmed these keys. I've actually just stumbled upon them, which makes it extremely lucky. And yes, I'll show you guys both of the moments where I actually grabbed these keys. But I've also been fairly lucky with the manager's key as well, which was a very lucrative way of making money too. But Terra Group Labs, even if you don't have the arsenal keys, you can make a lot of money simply killing the scav raiders. But with these secret little areas, well, not so secret anymore, you can increase the amount of money that you make drastically. Actually, the arsenal room and the arsenal storage key, well, pretty much provides you with the most lucrative way of making money in the game, hands down. And I think I'm confident in saying that it is the best way to make money over time in comparison to any other strategy now or in previous points in Escape from Tarkov's history, including the Kiba in its prime. So where is the arsenal room? Well, if you go to Terra Group Labs and you're in the main entrance on the main level next to main elevator, look towards the stairs, you go up them on the left hand side, and you go into the office on your immediate left. And once you're inside, you'll be seeing this giant bulletproof steel door that's locked. You need the arsenal key to unlock that door. If you walk inside, you'll see a lot of things going on. You got a number of weapon racks. You have rare attachment spawns scattered around the boxes. You have rare ammo spawns like the 7N39 and the new VSS Venturas ammunition. It spawns in boxes in that room. And then you also have this really special red caged-in area in the back of the room that is locked. And that is where the arsenal storage key comes in. And through that door, you have all the rare treasure loot at your disposal. I see a lot of Sheriff Eli badges and other streamer items that are worth a lot of money. You can find pro kills, although they're kind of invisible. I'll talk a little bit about that a little bit later. They spawn in there. Pretty much every single expensive treasure item can spawn in that location. And not only do they spawn like frequently, but they spawn with high quantity. So there's been times I've got 2 bronze lions in a row plus a Bitcoin and a sheriff badge. That's like over 500,000 rubles in a raid that I could be in and out of within 3 minutes. And that is, it's very consistent. So it's unlike running all the way in Shoreline to room 310 and like looting all the treasure loot. That takes a lot of time in comparison. You could spawn in, get to the arsenal room, loot, leave, rinse, repeat very, very, very quickly. And I think that's why the arsenal storage room key, not just the arsenal room, but the storage key, is worth 60 million rubles, roughly. It's a key that a lot of people want. And why is it so rare? Well, it doesn't actually have an official spawn point. You need to kill scavengers for it, or find it in a key bar or docs bag that spawns in the world. So that means the marked room on customs, the old gas station extraction on customs as well. So not a whole lot of opportunities to get this key, and that's why it's so rare. But when you get it, you also don't want to sell it. That also contributes to its wealth, because there's a lot of people who have that key, but I'm sure a lot of people aren't willing to give it up, even for 60 mil. If you play a lot, you'd probably end up making more than 60 million rubles over the course of the next couple months, depending on the wipe will be. So it's better to hold on to it. And it's a really cool novelty item. It's the most expensive single item in the game. And there probably won't be too many other items that come remotely close to that for now. I want to give a shout out to Veritas Gaming. He came into my channel with a Twitch clip showing how the key has been spawning on Shoreline in a really weird way, hovering above the chair. It spawned like that for me. And I also want to give a shout out to Ghost Freak. I was streaming with him when I found the storage room key, and I mistaken it for just a regular arsenal key because I already had it examined. The reason why I had it already examined was I was on the flea market and I wanted to see what the hell was 60 million rubles. So I didn't even think much of it until a little bit after. He doesn't have the arsenal room key yet, and he gave it back to me, thankfully. So both the keys, I got them. Links to those guys are in the description box below. Let's dive into some of the clips. So let's start with the Arsenal room key itself. It spawns on Shoreline in the gymnasium in the bottom floor in the basement, and it spawns next to the laptop that's sitting on a table. Now lately it has been spawning and floating above the chair sometimes, so make sure that you look for your perception dot. It shows up in the center of your screen as a little white dot. When that is there, it means that the key is in the area and you need to just look around your screen to find it. Funny enough, I was doing my searching skill at the time and I just completed that mission, decided to move down to check the gymnasium, and it was there. There it is. Hey, 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 hey. Alright, so that's done. So we get the crash axe. Wow. Dude, Veritas is the reason why we just got that key right there. So thank Veritas, because he's the one that first noticed that the key can sometimes spawn midair. To have that happen back to back is pretty amazing. Now, how I got the storage key is a little bit awkward. I'm playing with Ghost Freak, we're on customs, and I wanted to go check the March room. Now, when I find the key itself, I actually thought it was just the room key that I already had, but it turns out that it wasn't. So I initially offer the key to him, and then he realizes, hey, like, you should take this key because I don't have an Arsenal room key, you do, and you need the storage key.
Wow, there's a lot of shots.
I can't hear any of them.
Oh,
I got the Z
gas
shot.
station.
Oh, by gas station?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. Are you kidding me? Is that really... Yo, I got a gift for you. Oh! Oh. That is the key I'm looking for. Huh.
It is?
It is the key. Yeah. That's the one I'm actually looking for. That's like the second
Arsenal
one.
storage room.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That is the one that's worth 66.
Oh yeah.
Well, just drop your bag in your docks. I'll put it back.
I feel like I gotta repay you. Do you want 100K?
No.
I kind of feel bad now. Because if that was totally just the Arsenal room key, I would have given it to you.
Don't worry. Like I have enough money, and everyone's like, just buy the Arsenal key, and I'm like, nah, it's cool. Like I'd rather just find. That is definitely 100% your find. You brought your keys.
All right,
Happy
that's fair. I'm not gonna
Felix.
argue with
Love
that.
watching you play.
Now, a little tip for you guys that are at the end of the video. There's actually a secret pro kill spawn inside the Arsenal storage room that many people actually miss. Now, if you have your perception skill up, even if you don't have perception up that much, you'll be able to see your dot. If you look at the top row in the side of the storage room on the cabinet, you'll sometimes see your perception dot, but it doesn't really show you any items that are there. That's because the pro kill is actually invisible. I don't think it's by design, I think it's actually a bug, but in order to actually see it, you need to use the perception dot. But what's problematic is you actually can't see that high because your character is too short. So you need to use the filing cabinet to your left, open up one of the drawers, jump on top of it before it closes, and then jump on top of the filing cabinet, and then you can actually sneak a little bit over and spot the pro kill and loot it, getting about 100 to 140k. I'm sure as time goes on, the pro kill's value will diminish because it really only has one use at the moment, and the quantity of them is going to increase dramatically, I promise you. So I think the market is going to get flooded. But that is the way that you get access to that top row inside the storage room without jumping on a buddy's head. Well guys, that is everything that you currently need to know about the Arsenal room and the Arsenal storage room, how I found my keys, some of the loot that you can get inside of it, and just kind of my overall thoughts and opinions on it. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe here for some more Escape from Tarkov gameplay and guides, and check out the daily live streams Monday through Saturday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. A link to that will be included in the description box below.